That's an amazing round. Now they're trying to rank this because we always have to rank something. So where does this rank among greatest final rounds that we've seen? I think on that course, given that round, and it was Phil who did it, pretty amazing. Now I don't know how it compares with Tiger at the Masters in 97 and Tiger at the U.S. Open at Pebble and some of these other great finishing rounds here. Well, that's David Feherty from CBS and the Golf Channel. David, good morning. How are you?
Yeah, I'm very well. Thanks, Danny. I think it ranks right up there with the greatest final rounds of all time. Muirfield was right on the hairy edge of unplayable at some stage throughout the week, as dry as it was and as fast as it was, and for him to come from that far behind and shoot that kind of a score, I thought it was great to watch it.
If I said somebody was going to shoot a 66 on the final round, do you think you would have said, "Oh, that'll be Phil"?
Well, I think I would have said, he's one of the ones that might be capable of doing it. There's Phil, there's Tiger, Ian Poulter, somebody who can, get it going like that and get emotional about it. But he did it, it seemed to me, it's almost like he expected to play well. He said he'd played well all week, and if he ever shoots a better one than that in a final round, I suspect he'll win that one too.
I was listening to the Golf Channel last night, and Brandel Chambly, a former pro player, as an analyst there, said he thinks Tiger should fire Sean Foley, his swing coach, because it's more about the swing instead of about the play, and that's the problem with Tiger Woods. What do you think of that comment?
Well, I don't know about that. Tiger's finished in the top half dozen, I think, in the 10 of his last 20 majors, something along those lines. I think the next one that he wins is going to be the most important one of his career, and I think he will win it. He's in a good place. And if you look at his comeback, it's been very gradual. He's back at number one in the world, leading that by quite a long way. Unless I'm not sure where Phil finished yesterday. If that rocket, I don't think it got it past him. But, he's not back to the place that he was in the year 2000, but I don't think anybody's going to get back to that place in my lifetime, or probably even my children's lifetime. We saw something that was completely freakish then. So I don't think it's Sean Foley's fault. This is about Tiger just getting over that final hurdle, which he'd be over a long time ago if his name was anything other than Tiger Woods.
Yeah, but we're in the fifth year of saying this. Eventually, when does this is who he is, instead of saying, well, we're going to wait for him to finally, climb over that hurdle, and he's back because he's won a major.
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting to, everyone that, says, well, he's not the player he used to be and he's not going to get there. When he does get there again, and I believe he will, Dan, who of those people are going to say, oh, well, that was inevitable. We knew it was coming. I think the only mistake you can make with Tiger Woods is to doubt him.
Well, I'm always fascinated because I just expect things out of him. Phil, I expect the unexpected. Tiger, it got to the point where you just expected him to do the right thing at the right time. Phil, I always expected for him to do the wrong thing at the wrong time. And it was different yesterday because you watched Phil play smart. And he put the ball in the fairway and he hit the right shots, and he never got out of who he's supposed to be.
Yeah, I know. It was almost like you wanted to ask him the question, who are you and why are you wearing Phil Mickelson's clothes?
Here's our poll question. Who wins more majors going forward, Phil or Tiger?
That's a good one. Who wins more majors going forward? Tiger's younger.
But he's an old younger.
He is an old, yeah. His face is worn out 3 bodies. Yeah. That's a really good question. I mean, I'd have to say Tiger, because he's going to, the shape that he's in apart from anything else. I think that players these days, they're going to have an extra 5 or maybe even 10 years over players, 30, 40 years ago because of the difference in conditioning and equipment makes it easier for them to play later into life as well. Ray Floyd won a major in his late 40s. Nicholas won at 46. It wouldn't surprise me to see both these guys, compete in majors until they're 50 or maybe even a little older.
He's David Feherty from CBS and the Golf Channel. You can watch Feherty every Monday night at 10 Eastern on the Golf Channel. Can you explain royalty to me? Now you're from Ireland, but your thoughts on the king or the queen and prince and all that stuff. Do you understand the royals?
Do I understand them?
Their role, are they figureheads? Is it ceremonial, or do you look at them and say, boy, they're really powerful?
Oh, no. I mean, it's ceremonial. I mean, first of all, if you look back at the Queen's ancestors, you go back to, George III. He was the insane one that if it weren't for him, we wouldn't have America. Because, he instigated all those tax laws that drove the colonists to the edge of mutiny and then over the edge when he refused to repeal a tax on tea. And, I mean, everybody knows the British can't tie their shoelaces without a cup of tea in the morning. And, so we're about to have another chinless inbred, appear on the scene that, the last useful thing a member of the royal family did was when the Prince of Wales distracted Walter Hagen in 1931, I think it was, 33. And Walter Hagen forgot to tell, I think it was Denny Shute, that he had to two-putt to win the Ryder Cup. And Denny Shute went and three-putted. And it was one of the last times that they lost the Ryder Cup over there, for about a 70-year stretch. So, they're, the British people are very proud of them. And I'm not 100% sure why.
You'll never get knighted, right?
Oh, no, I will not be. No, it'll not be Sir Dave Feherty. No.
Now, does Faldo, do you have to call him Sir Nick?
No.
Okay.
No, you don't have to, but you should.
Why?
Well, because he's a knight of the realm. It's like Sir Sean Connery.
Yeah, but it doesn't mean anything.
Well, it means something to him.
Oh, okay.
And, yeah.
Okay, I know that Jim Nance always says, and here with me is Sir Nick Faldo.
Well, Jim is the first Earl of Stanwich, Connecticut.
That would be funny if you got knighted. I'd love to see that.
Yeah.
Yeah. There might be bloodshed when they tried to knight you.
Peter Ellis was offered the Order of the British Empire, and he refused the OBE, which is the second, it's like just below getting knighted.
Was he holding out to get knighted?
No, he wasn't. He just, he didn't think much of them, I believe. Yeah.
But Faldo doesn't rub it in that he's Sir?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, he doesn't.
He would strike me as somebody who might go, no, it's Sir to you.
No, he doesn't. Listen, I just tell him it's one of the things he shares with Elton John.
He shares other things with Elton?
Well, who knows?
Yeah, exactly. Great to talk to you, and thank you for explaining the Royals there, David.
Oh, yeah, no problem.
All right, buddy. Thank you. David Feherty from CBS and the Golf Channel. What was the expression? Chinless inbred, I think, was one. As Paulie says, you just have Feherty on and you let him go. Yeah, just stay out of the way.